And this year is entitled Mitzvah Asai of Shmita and the Mitzvah Milah, Part 2. We learned in the previous year 3 different reasons why the pasuk has to mention that and the Gemara learns out from the pasuk that women are exempt from Milah. Why don't we just say it's a mitzvah Asay Shesman Grama? So we learned 3 answers. One answer is that it really is not a Asay Shesman Grama according to some shitot, thus it goes on forever after the 8th day. One shita says because it's karis, and therefore women maybe would be chayav to do Milah because it's such an important mitzvah, and therefore need the pasuk. Or the third one is maybe they're only exempt from mitzvah of gufay, mitzvah where they physically have to do it. It's a mitzvah of accomplishing a certain result. Maybe they're obligated. There has to be a very interesting Nafka Minah that comes out, the Ritva, the notes on the Ritva, and the Mosad Harav Kook printing brings a fantastic Nafka Minah that comes out. If you say they are exempt only for mitzvah de gufayim, mitzvah they themselves have to do, physically perform, so what about a mitzvah say shazman grama? If we could find such a mitzvah say shazman grama that is not gufay, they don't physically have to do, it's just a question of having a certain result. What about the mitzvah say of letting the land rest? So it's a mitzvah in the 7th year. Okay, it's a mitzvah shazman grama, but not that they physically have to do anything. So mitzvah say to make sure there's no work done on the land. So it's a seishas man grama. It's not physically their mitzvah that they physically have to do. So maybe in fact, mitzvah seishas man grama, according to some, they should be exempt. So Tosfos and Megillah and Tosfos and Kiddushin, maybe they'd say that women are in fact exempt from such a mitzvah, but the Ramban and the Ritva who quotes the Ramban would say that maybe in fact they are chayav, because it's seishas man grama, which is not gufayim. And another community, what about the mitzvah to say of resting on Shabbat? So we have the hekesh of Zachar and Shamor, that women are in fact chayiv in Shabbat because of Zachar and Shamor. So it's just like the chayiv in the Lotus, the chayiv in Nasei, Oneg, Shabbos, and Kiddush. What about if there's a mitzvah to say shazman grama, which they don't physically have to do? So maybe they'd be obligated in that, or maybe they'd be patur, depending on what the nature of the patur, the exemption of mitzvah shazman grama. So just in sum, if the patur mitzvah shazman grama is a total one, and the exempt from every kind of mitzvah shazman grama, whether it's physically they have to do it or not, just to come to a result, then they'd be exempt from these other mitzvahs we mentioned as well. But if it's specifically mitzvah shazman grama that physically they have to do, then it could be that the exemption doesn't apply in certain cases, and so really one would have to look into case by case to see. It's not that often that if you have a mitzvah shazman grama, which is not one that physically has to be done, then it could be the exemption would apply in such cases. Shalom.